My paternal grandparents are taking me, my best friend and my step-cousins to a really cool amusement park to celebrate my 17th birthday. In a few weeks, my grandparents have grandparents' rights to see me since my dad died because they and my mom don't get along and she wanted them out of my life. This caused a lot of trouble because my stepsister 13 wants to come. I hate my stepsister and don't want her there. I have no love or affection or like for her. I don't care if she's upset that she's being left out and doesn't get the experience. I can't stand her. I can't wait to move out and never see her again, and yeah, if that means not seeing my mom again, I really can't find it in myself to care for people who ask why. So I was 7 when my mom married her husband. Her husband shared custody of his kid with his ex. My mom's husband and his ex were on really bad terms, and shit hit the fan when he married my mom and his ex used their kid as a weapon. She made it shitty to be around her. She would act out whenever we were all together, or she was with mom and me. She'd tell people my mom kidnapped her. She would call me slurs she heard her mom using because of the stutter I have. She threw a photo of my dad in the fire once and told me she wouldn't have done it if my mom wasn't a *gray. This stuff started when she was 4. So a year into the marriage and escalated to those points above over the years until she was 8. When she was only 4, she would just cry a lot and try to run away. When my mom had her, my mom's husband was in and out of court with his ex, and trying to win custody, had the courts put her in therapy and stuff. Begged mom to leave and give us an easier life. She told me we couldn't leave, we're family. It would be worth it in the end. My stepsister coming to live here full-time did not magically make her better. They had to bring her to another city for therapy because she went through 20 different in our city and wouldn't talk. She also wouldn't talk to the first 2 or 3 in the city closest either. 4th time was what it took and she started talking to them. Throughout our time at home it was hell on earth. And I had to get rid of everything of my dad's because she threatened to destroy everything. This included photos. She was extra awful to my mom and to me when we were stuck at home. It was only 6 or 7 months ago she started to change, and her behavior improved. Now she wants us to be a family and expects me to be her sister. But that isn't happening. She found out through her aunt's step-cousin's mom about my step-cousins being invited and she wants to come. She, her dad, and my mom asked me to let her come. My mom and her husband asked me privately too, and said she would hate being left out and to think of her feelings. This is when I said she can go to hell and she's not my problem. They told me it's so cruel to talk about my family that way. AITA.